So we're continuing on with our study of abbreviations this week, and we're adding to our knowledge of abbreviations. This lesson is about time and measurement. So not only can we abbreviate places and people and mailing addresses, but we can also abbreviate time and measurement. And these are kind of considered math abbreviations, right? So let's go ahead and I'm going to share my screen so that you can see my paper. And so I'm going to go ahead and write my name on my paper, of course. And it says an abbreviation is a short form of a word. The abbreviations for days and months begin with a capital letter and end with a period. Some other abbreviations for time and measurements begin with a lowercase letter and end with a period. So that's unusual, right? They're not capitalized. So look, look at our time words right here. We have Wednesday, which is W-E-D with a capital and a period. And then we have August, capital A-U-G period. And then over here, when we have measurement, miles is lowercase m-I period. Yards is lowercase y-d period, right? So this is one of those things that if you are not sure, you can always Google it, because you could always look it up, because there are lots of resources to help you with abbreviations, okay? So we're gonna write the groups of words using correct abbreviations. I think we can do the whole, this doesn't look like too much. I think we can write the whole thing and we're gonna abbreviate. So let's correct them first. We're gonna abbreviate feet, we're gonna abbreviate hour, minutes. Let's do the day. And we're also only gonna do to 5. And then I think we can abbreviate both of these, and yards and inches. Okay. So one guideline is, if you are, I guess the way to tell the difference between what gets capitalized and what doesn't is just by looking at the words. So I'm looking at feet right there. It's not capitalized. So when I abbreviate it, I'm not going to capitalize it either. Hour and minutes aren't capitalized, so when I abbreviate them, I'm not going to capitalize them either. Tuesday and January are capitalized, so when I abbreviate, I will be capitalizing them. So you can let the word be your guide. If it's capitalized, the abbreviation also has to show the capitalization. Okay, so I'm going to start out with 8,000 feet. And I'm going to do lowercase f t period. All right. Hour, so I'm going to do 1 hour. Hour is going to be HR period, comma, 45. Minutes is going to be MIN, period. And I didn't capitalize any of these because they aren't capitalized in the actual group of words. These two are. So I'm going to abbreviate Tuesday, capital T-U-E-S, period, comma. January is J-A-N, period. Uh-oh, there go my lights. You know what that means? When my lights go off, it's time for a little light show. You can kind of see it behind me. It's kind of awesome because there are lights all over the ceiling. Okay, we'll stop being silly. Come on, lights. There we go. The last one did the trick. All right. So on number 4, we have Monday through Friday. So I'm going to do capital MON period, my little through sign, and then FRI and a period. Those get capitalized because they were capitalized over here. 3 yards, YDS period, comma, 11 IN period. All right. So you guys are going to work on 6 through 10. I'm going to give you a little bit of time. I'm going to put on the Jeopardy theme music. Ready, set, go. All right, we will stop right there. So I'm going to do my same process I did over here. I'm going to circle the words that probably can be abbreviated. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to start out with April. April is going to be APR period 30th, comma, 1803. November is going to be NOV 24, comma, 2014. Now, if you aren't sure of how to abbreviate dates, you can always go in here. So like I have my phone, I can go into Safari and I can say abbreviations of days and months. And this is going to tell me all I need to know. So I can double check. Is April APR? Yes. Is November NOV? We need more items here. Uh-oh. Oh no, it got tiny all of a sudden. November is NOV, sorry, NOV period, right? If we're looking for days, we have sun, mun, twos, wed. So then we have thurs, fry, sat. Okay, so you can always, since you guys have Chromebooks, the handy thing is you can just look up if you aren't sure what the appropriate abbreviation is. So we know that APR period is correct, capital NOV period is correct. And now we're doing thurs, capital THURS, period, comma, and the month's going to be capital FEB, period, 27, comma, 1805. Then we have 7 hours is HRS, period, comma, 15 mins, MINS, period. And then March, they said, was MAR, correct? I'm just going to sneak back and peek just to make sure. MAR. Capital MAR. And then it's 10th, 1922. I have to admit, I kind of hate abbreviations. I think they're sloppy and they make your writing look really choppy and sloppy. So I don't use them very often. So sometimes because I don't use them very often, I forget them. So this is good for me to remember my abbreviations since I'm not a big abbreviation user. All right. So thank you for joining me. I hope this helped you to see that there are abbreviations for time and measurement. And I hope it helped you to see how to use the correct abbreviations for time and measurement. And also, if you aren't sure or you don't know what an abbreviation is, you can always look it up because the internet was invented for stuff like that. All right. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you have a good afternoon.